Okay, here we are checking out our worms. So we have one side has eggshells, the other side had orange skins. So I'm going to place those tags on my paper towels. So I set up the camera on my computer so I can have both my hands available. And I just want to remind you guys that, science is trial and error. So we might decide, we didn't really set up this experiment right or something, and that's okay. That's okay. You just set it up again, figure out what can be different. So, but let's remember that we had set this up where we had a tablespoon of eggshells on one side, a tablespoon of, small pieces of orange skin on the other, and we placed 10 worms in the middle. I'm going to be honest with you. It was more like 12 or 14. After I shut off the camera, I was like, wow, I've got so many extra worms. So I threw some more worms in here. So I'm going to start digging through on the side that says eggshells. Okay. Now again, if you wish to have this experiment at home, that'd be awesome. And you can share your data of what you discovered, what you learned, and we can compare. Because that's the best thing in science, is always having more than one of the same experiment so we can really say, what the results are, what they tell us. Okay, I see one and he's trying to get away from me. So I'm on the side where the eggshells are. 1, 2, 3 worms that I see so far. Let me dig a little bit more. And again, if you're someone who's like, I don't want to touch the worms. Aren't you happy I'm here? I'm touching the worms. But if someone wants to set it up, I would love, love, love for you to share in Flipgrid so I know what you're doing too. All right, so I only found, was that 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. 3 worms over by the eggshells. Now I'm going to check in the middle. Okay, I've already got 1 in the middle. Wow, there's a lot in the middle. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So, what I'm already deciding, or discovering, I should say, and I think about it, I took these worms straight from my compost. Well, you know what? There's lots of food in my compost, so these worms weren't that hungry. So they didn't have to decide over one food or another. Ooh, I lost count, but I found another one. Okay, good thing I could play back the video, or maybe some of you are taking notes along the way in your journals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9. Okay, that's my current count for in the middle. So again, as I was saying, I think they just weren't hungry enough. I'm now going to check over by the orange skins. Two over by the orange skins. All right, so messy hands. Let's do my best without making a mess of my computer. All right, so there they are. You can see some's trying to crawl away off the paper towel, so I'll have to grab them really soon. What I'm actually going to do, I gotcha, is I'm going to put them back. Because one thing we even said, we weren't sure how often we wanted to check them. Are we going to check them every day? Are we going to check them every 3rd day? So I just put all the ones that were in the eggshells right back in the eggshells. I'm going to place these guys right back in underneath the orange skins. You were happy there. And you guys are all going right back in the middle. I'll put my tag, eggshells, orange skins, and put all those guys back in the middle. So I guess we'll have to come back in a couple of days, of course, for you on the video. It's going to be the next video that follows right after this. I'm going to loop them right together. So you're not going to see any time change. Okay, so here I am back again. Now it's been 3 days since we set up the experiment. And, you know, we're going to see, even though for you guys, it was just, you know, a moment in a video. Just skipped right to it. So I'm hoping I'm actually going through this the same way I did last time. If not, I don't know, keep track of the data. Hopefully you're maintaining your journal. So on this side, I'm doing the eggshells. And on this side was the orange skin. Thank goodness for these Post-it notes to keep me organized. So I'm going to dig through the eggshells, see if we find any worms. I'm also, honestly, going to do a little fast forwarding when I play back this video to you because it gets kind of boring watching me dig for worms. So my cat's over here at another box digging through it, making a mess. Oh, thank goodness I'm done with that one. There's no worms in that one. But you're not helping here, buddy. Okay. Now I'm in the middle section. Okay, so I have 6 over here by the orange skins. Whoops, they're moving on me. I have 3 by the eggshells. And because they're moving, I don't know if I said I had 1 or 2 in the middle. Okay, so hopefully you guys are keeping track in your journal. Now, what does that all mean? I'm not telling you any results right now, or any conclusions, I should say. Now you look at this data, you analyze it. What does it mean? Can we have a conclusive answer of whether or not worms behave differently under different circumstances, like different types of food that's available? Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys to update your journals with your data, and we will talk about how to analyze our data and what kind of conclusions we can come up with. Sometimes a conclusion means we need to think of a different way of setting up an experiment. So I'm signing off for now. I'm gonna save these worms.